Hello, good evening guys. This is me, I'm Dr. Jayanti Ghosh. So today I'm back with discussion of a new subject, that is general surgery. People must be like loving surgery. People think that surgery is, they distinguish the subject between like gender, and they say that girls generally don't like surgery. But some people like surgery, including me also. I also like it. So today I'm going to tell you the weightage of the subject for NEET MDS examination, the books to refer, the important topics to prepare in this subject. So the weightage of this subject is 2 to 8%, which accounts to 2% of total 240 questions. The books to refer for general surgery is your S. Das, General Surgery by S. Das, or Bailey's General Surgery. Listen, if you are a third year or a fourth year student, you don't need to change your book to study general surgery at the last moment, because the percentage, the weightage of the subject is just 2 to 4%. So in order to get a glance through this subject, overview of this subject, you need to study through that book only, which you have been following through all those years. So for theory reading, you need 4 days to prepare, and for MCQs, you need 6 to 7 days. While you're preparing the theory, try to prepare the subjects during the first half of the day, that is during the morning, and not to study during the evening, because it becomes a bit boring in the evening. So the important topics are, that is, the first is your diseases of salivary and thyroid glands. In this topic, you need to know about the structure of the thyroid gland, the superior inferior thyroid artery crossing the thyroid gland, and your physiology of thyroid gland, which I have discussed in detail in my physiology lecture. Classification of thyroid gland, that is depending on its location, and your classification of primary and secondary thyrotoxicosis. There is a Bailey's diagnostic index for your different types of palpitations, the sounds, your hypothyroidism counterparts. So that is there in your book of S. Das. You need not worry about it. So here I come upon hypothyroidism. That is, in hypothyroidism, you need to know about 6 to 7 eye signs. The eye signs, the bulging out eye sign, the rotating upwards, downwards eye sign, and the effects of hypothyroidism on cardiovascular system and kidney. This is also very important because it has got a great impact that is leading to thyroid storms. So there are questions in Karnataka combined entrance test on the treatment of thyroid storm, occult thyroid malignant tumors. In Maharashtra combined entrance test, there is a question on lymphatic drainage of the thyroid gland, and there are also various questions on some miscellaneous topics such as ranula, your Pasteur's or Thompson's disease, in scarlet fever. That I'll come to it later. The next chapter which I come to is your cleft lip and palate. From this chapter, the View's classification of cleft lip and palate, Kernighan's classification, which is given on your book of S. Das, is very important. Clinical features of cleft lip and cleft palate came in Comet K and your NEET 2014. Mechanism of your cleft lip and palate, failure of the fusion of frontonasal process, maxillary process, failure of the fusion of palatal shelves is quite important. Then ideal time for the repair of cleft lip and palate, the important diagnostic criteria which needs to be there for the treatment. Then your in GCET, that is Gujarat combined entrance test, there was a number of questions on the next topic which I am going to discuss is on keloid and scar. The types of wounds, empyema, axillary lymph nodes, the lymph nodes at 3 levels, This question was also my question. Even you can't imagine that the level of lymph nodes is important even in post graduation. This question came in my MDS pedodontic examination in short note, that is lymph node classification in head and neck. So that becomes your important part. So another topic is your diagnosis of quinsy and your Bjork flap, and that came in PG 2016. Crepitus, primary closure of the wounds, primary intentional healing, secondary intentional healing, what all cells come at the site of wound, what type of wound approximation is there. Then your lacerations, scar injury. Scar injury is a very important topic for your AIPG 2012 as well as AIPG 2016. Neurogenic shock, shock and hypovolumic shock, other anaphylactic shock, cardiovascular shock. What kind of treatment can you give in these kind of shock is very important. Hemorrhage, your hemorrhage is also a very important topic. Then how to control bleeding. You need to know about cryoprecipitate, frozen plasma, which all factors deficiency can cause your various bleeding disorders, and replacement by what transfusion or cryoprecipitate, frozen plasma, which kind of bleeding incompatibility bleeding disorders are there. And there are also triage. Triage is an important question which came in AIIMS and AIIMS MDS examinations. Treatment. So one more thing which I need to tell you about from the chapter of thyroid is your treatment of thyroid disorders, radiotherapy, chemotherapy, what kind of laser therapy is given, and tumor of the thyroid, how can it be treated by total thyroidectomy and partial thyroidectomy, different forms of thyroiditis. Then your infection, that is in infections you need to know about tetanus, gas gangrene, your single muscle tetany. So these all I have also discussed in my pathology lecture, so you can go through that lecture also. I may include that in my description box. I will also include some of the links for few of my notes from your subject of general surgery. This was one of my personal favorite subject in third year. I really like this subject a lot. So I come to the next section, that is your boils, abscess, impetigo. There are different types of abscess, that is pyogenic abscess, collar stud abscess, stages in tuberculosis infections. When does the sinus takes the form of collar stud abscess, which is the major organism in carbuncle, furuncle, boils, what are the appearance of boils, how much percentage of skin swelling, shrinkage is there in these kind of systematic infections, cellulitis, treatment of cellulitis. Next we come to traumatology. You can also study traumatology from oral surgery. It's well described in the book of biology. Head injuries, fracture of maxillofacial region, dislocation, how to compensate for blood loss, treatment of different kinds of frontomaxillary, nasal surgeries, swellings and ulcers of head and neck region. In this chapter you need to know about cyst, sebaceous cyst, thyroglossal cyst, location of the swelling, pathogenomic features, cystic hygroma, clinical feature which is available on transillumination of the hygroma, ulcers, the base of the ulcer, the margin of the ulcer, which kind of disease contains your flat base or an irregular base or a rough edge, tone of edge. What are idiopathic ulcers, that is ulcers of unknown origin, diabetic ulcers, ulcers found in the diabetic feet, wet gangrene, dry gangrene, the difference which is also there in your biology, and not in biology, in your book of S. Das, surgery. Diseases of larynx and pharynx, which includes transfusion reaction, burns, shock. Burns is a very important question. Please, you can note it down while I'm telling. Wound healing, burn, fluid management. Then in which condition there is hypovolumic shock, your hypokalemia, hypocalcemia. So your composition of the fluids which are present in case of hypovolumic shock, methods of calculating blood loss, signs and symptoms of transfusion reaction in blood. You need to know about your substitute for blood, cryoprecipitate, primary intentional healing, secondary intentional healing, atrial venous disorders. In this chapter you need to know about varicose veins. How does the policemen or the people who keep on standing for long intervals of time, they get treated, what kind of diagnosis is there. It's important. Reynolds phenomena, Burgers phenomena, very very important. Your trauma, the golden time for treatment of traumatic patients, your brachial twist, epidermal swellings. Then I come upon the types of grafts used in arteriovenous diseases, your complete blood graft which is given for your atrial blockage, head and neck tumors, midline swellings of the neck, tracheostomy is a very important topic, not only for the clinical point of view in third year but also for your theoretical, that is MCQ point of view. And we need to know about biopsy, your excisional biopsy, incisional biopsy, FNAC, fine needle aspirational cytology, which are the kind of disorders in which it shows positive results, your lymph node palpation, Warthin's tumor, Parotid's tumor, Sjogren's syndrome. So this is all for today. I hope my video must be helpful to you guys. If any question or if you want any topic to be discussed in detail, please do comment in my comment box and tell me. I'll surely make up that topic and teach you out, because I just love telling you guys, sharing my knowledge, because it also increases my clinical knowledge. So thank you. Good night. So guys, here is my notes on shock and the definition, the cardiac output, hypovolumic shock, anaphylactic shock, your again the definition of shock, your vasovagal shock, on cerebral hypoxia, psychogenic shock, neurogenic shock, on your traumatic shock, brain shock, cardiogenic shock, pulmonary shock, hypodynamic cold septic shock. There is also your anaphylactic shock, described the forms of anaphylactic changes, that is bronchospasm, laryngeal edema, low BP, features of shock. I have also discussed about your serous infections causing gas gangrene, blastoma, cystin tumors, basal carcinoma, rodent tumors, fractures. I'll be attaching a link with respect to my notes. So thank you.